Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to my stream today. So today I'm back on working on with my extension. So let's get started. So the problem that we were facing the last day is that basically the extension was not properly working. I mean the a feature that I implemented which was related to the audio did not really work that well. The problem is that when I fixed the audio to, it takes in audio file of 4 megabytes at first, it did, but when I changed it to 10 megabytes, then it didn't really simply work. So that's why today I'm going to be basically be working to fix that, but to give you a demo, I'm still going to be showing this to you. So, so I'm working on my extension in my cursor IDE basically. And so let me show you. Yeah. Yeah. So this is my code, and I'm basically making a reminder app. So basically when we save a link, I'm just going to show you a quick demo here. So if I, for example, go to a link and then I want to save this, I want to get back to this website later. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on here, click on my reminder. And if you want to make it easier, when you do get the when you do get the extension, this is going to be a paid extension, by the way. So when you click on the pin, it's going to show up right here. So I'm just going to click on here, and as you can see, I already have an alarm that I had set. So I'm just going to delete that. I don't need that here. So I'm just going to click on plus, and then it's showing me a ton of options, when I want to set the alarm. So I'm going to be showing you how this works. So basically, for example, I'm setting the next minute as the alarm time. I mean the reminder time. So there's a default sound, but basically I'm working on the custom sound. So since I'm working on it, and so I'm gonna test it out as well. So when I click on here, and basically I click on a sound, for example, let me select something that is a bit large, because I've tested with audios that are less than 4 megabytes. But yeah, so basically if it's working with uh audios that are a lot more, that's what I want to check. So I'm just gonna go with, let's say I'm gonna go with um all right, I think I'm gonna go with this, for example. So if I open it, it should be here, and if I play it, okay, I don't think that this audio is suitable. Let's just select something else. Yeah, I think I'm going to select this one. This is even more, the size is even more than the last one. So I'm just click on open, and it's here, and let's check it out. Yeah. So I have set the custom sound, and now what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to set the alarm. Save reminder. So it's been saved. Okay. The problem is that what happened is that I set it the same time as the time, so basically it's not gonna ring. I haven't updated the code to enable edit, so I'll just have to make a reminder once again. This time I'm gonna be setting at 11. Same way I'm gonna set the sound. Where's the sound? Okay. Yeah. So here it is. So I'm just gonna select that. Yeah, it's working. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna give a note just to pass some time, since it will be ringing at 9:11. Okay, I should have set a different time, but oh well. Custom audio, save. So it's been saved, and so we just have to wait. Okay, I think I forgot to share the display capture. Yeah, so basically this is the website. Okay. The reminder has been, I mean, is working. It showed up at the correct time, but the sound is not working. So basically what I did, and it's not even letting me close it. All right. So basically what I did is that when I went up here, I just basically, made an alarm, set a time, and then I kind of just went to custom sounds over here, selected the audio. Let's select an audio. Yeah, and then click on here. So it's been set, and if I can even preview it. So this is a custom audio that we have a default audio, which is basically the Windows alarm sound. So yeah, so now it's set, but when the time went by, it did not ring. And that's basically the bug I have to fix. Okay. So yeah, so basically that's the bug that I have to fix, because let me show you again. So basically the reminder is working, it's showing up, it's the time is showing me, but it's not ringing. And basically that's what I have to fix. And when I press OK, nothing's happening. It's supposed to close if when I press OK. And if I click on visit now, it's supposed to take me to the link. So right now this is not working, and I have to basically fix that. Okay, so I'm just going to close this up. I'm going to go to my code editor. Yeah. So let's get started. All right. So let's get started on fixing the code. And so today, basically, I have to fix the timing. And in order to do that, I have to go to my pop-up.js is basically, let me give you an overview of what the code really is about. So basically the pop-up.js is the code that handles the interface of setting the alarm and whatnot. And if I want to disable it and create a new alarm, set different types of reminders, about which link I want to visit. So basically it will save the link and the time that I want to be reminded. And if my Chrome browser or other Chrome based browsers are open, then it will ring the alarm, it will ring the reminder. So that's basically what's happening here. So this is basically my code for the interface and whatnot and setting the alarm. And then there's the reminder.js, which basically has the the small window that I had pop up, which basically was showing me that I had that was reminding me about visiting the link. So that's it. And for the background, it's dealing with the background. So, and I have a content. This is for videos. So my extension can even save the timestamp. Basically the timestamp. So basically, if I'm watching a video on, if I'm watching a video on YouTube, for example, and if I'm watching a 1 hour long podcast, and I have seen only 15 minutes of it, so I can just pause the video, set the reminder, and it will capture the time frame. So when I visit the link again, when the reminder goes off, I can visit the link and it will take me at that exact time. So that's basically what my extension is doing. So that's not my concern for now. For now, I just want to be able to set custom sound. So yeah, so let's get back to pop-up.js and what might be the reason for this. So right now what's happening is that it's letting me take an audio up to 10 megabytes, but the problem is that when it's exceeding 4 megabytes, it's not being sounded, so it's not ringing. So I will just show you a small example on how that is the case. So I'm gonna capture my display again, yeah, and show you. So basically, if I go to my extension over here and I click on plus, so I'm just gonna set the time 9:16, and then over here I'm gonna select custom sound, and then I'm gonna select the audio. So I'm just gonna select an audio which is less than 4 megabytes. So for example, I'm gonna select let's see, which one should I select? All right, I think I'm gonna be selecting, I'm gonna be selecting this. Okay, open. And then I have set the reminder and it's saved, and we'll just have to wait and watch. Yeah. So as you can hear the sound, I'm getting the sound from this. If I click on visit, it's gonna take me to the link, you know. So it's working. All right, it's working. But when you saw previously when I uploaded audio which was more than 4 megabytes, then it didn't really take it well, and so the alarm didn't sound. The reminder didn't, I wasn't able to hear the reminder. So that's the bug that I need to fix. Somewhere there's a mismatch on the size of the audio file. So basically, what's happening is that uh, it's taking the audio and playing the audio that's less than 4 megabytes. But when it's something that you know um, more than 4 megabytes, then it's not really working. So that's what I have to fix. That's what I need to work on. So yeah, let's get started. So basically, for the code, let's have a look. So this is where I set it to 10. I'll have to see where there is. I think the fastest way to do this would be to search for the number 4, because previously I had set it to 4. So basically I'll just go through all the 4s, only 21 4s. So in order to find out where it's still setting it to 4 megabytes. That's what I want to know. Okay, it's showing file.size. Okay, audio preview audio. All right, let's keep on looking. Where there is 4, wherever there is 4, I need to able to be fine. Why is it setting it to 4? Okay, what is this? Set unit stores in specified byte offset from the value to be set. All right, data size. Okay, I don't think this one is the one, so I'm just gonna keep looking for the number 4, and I might find the one which is because of which the audio is not working. So okay, I think that the problem is that I think that it's taking one thing that is in my mind is that I think that it's taking in the 10 megabyte file, but the problem is that it's not playing the 10 megabytes file. So I think that the problem is not in this code, because this one is working correctly. This is taking in the file. I was even able to preview it. All right, but that's not the case when the reminder is going off. So I think that the problem might be in reminder.js. So I'll have to look it up, and see if I can find number 4 over here. It seems there is no number 4. What is the one that is limiting it to 4 megabytes? So that because of which the 4 megabyte something which is more than 4 megabytes is not playing. Either this is in this file, or my guess is that it's in background.js, because this is basically responsible for just playing in the background. Okay, there's a 4. Where is the 4? Where is it? Where is the number 4? Oh, it's in 4000. So I think I'll have to look somewhere else. Since it's not limiting the audio to 4 megabytes, then something else is wrong. I'll have to go through the code and try to find it to see if it's working or not. All right, so I'm just gonna okay, I think I'm gonna go the quicker route, even though I don't recommend it, since I'll be relying on AI, and sometimes it works, sometimes it just gives me just awful codes that I need to basically go through manually again. Even though I'm trying to automate the process, sometimes what happens is that the code generated is so bad that I just have to go there and do it manually. So I don't want to do it manually for now. If it works using AI, then I'm just going to rely on AI. I'm not one of those guys who kind of just they're like, no, I have to do this all by myself. AI is all poor code, it doesn't really work, it's not. And I'm not into that, man. I'm not gonna do that. I don't completely rely on code. In most cases, for the logic, AI is not that great with logic, but Claude is really great with styling. And so I'm still going to rely on it to make things faster. It has Cursor IDE. I'm using Cursor IDE, by the way. It's an amazing IDE that has integrated OpenAI and Claude and whatnot. So basically, there's a free and there's a paid one as well. The free one is it allows us to generate code, but there's a limit on it, and it's still a generous amount, that they give us for free. And it has OpenAI, Claude, and also their own model, Cursor Small. So these are the models that they provide. And for the premium, they have a huge, for the premium one, the pro version, there's a huge number of generation that I can do. So it's really worth it, even though it's $20 a month. And what happens is that I don't have to buy OpenAI's Chat GPT, GPT models, or Omni models, or Claude's models manually, since that would each take $20 up. So just by getting Cursor, I can use the chat over here, get the same results, and I'm not limited. So that's why I like Cursor IDE so much. And I'm also doing it, locally on my computer. But yeah, the problem is that it offers Open Omni Mini, but Omni Preview you have to pay as you go. So yeah, even though Omni Preview is really good with logic, but yeah, so I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay extra. So I just avoid Omni Preview. All right. So let's we can just, if I press on Control L on my keyboard, I can just get it up. I can just get the chat up, and it already has selected my popup.js. It is suggesting me to include these. These are suggested. These are not added. That's why these are dim. These are not lightened up. So I'm just gonna select my other JS files, background and reminder JS. These are the ones that I need. I don't think that the HTML or CSS has anything to do with it. I think it's because of the logic. I want to set the audio file size limit to 10 megabytes. And I did set it to 10 megabytes. But when the reminder, okay, I have to give it give it more details. What I have observed with AI is that the more concise and more to the point prompt that you give it, the more accurate the code is. And even though I think that GPT Omni, the Omni model is better than Claude 3.5 Sonnet, but I still use Sonnet because it's faster and it works for the most part. Omni Mini takes a bit of time, so yeah. I did this. I did set it to 10 ms, and the audio file is being set, and I can also preview it. But the problem is that I cannot. No, it's not I cannot. The reminder does not sound the audio when it is more than 4 megabytes, which was the audio file size limit that I previously had. Sound the audio, and I cannot press OK, visit link, or snooze. Yeah, so that's basically my detailed prompt, and let's see what it does. All right, so it's generating the code for me and finding out the problem. All right, as you can see, is it visible? Yeah, it's visible. Yeah, so basically it's generating the code for me, and these changes simply to make access audio compression for larger files. Okay, I think that the problem was in the compression. Okay, fine. So I can just click on apply. That's the beauty of Cursor IDE, is that I can just click on apply, and it basically showing me the green is the one that the AI has made changes to, Yeah. So as I can see that it's even when I am, I can even scroll through, and it shows it over here as well where the changes were made. So yeah. So for the most part, I can just manually go through and check the codes and write Control Shift Y, and accept the code. But I can just click on here. There's an accept sign here, so I can just click on here, accept, and it does it for me. Okay, that's it for the pop-up JS. And for the reminder JS, I'm gonna click on apply as well, and it has done its job. And so I'm just gonna click on accept. So the code has been updated. I'm going to even save it. Now we're gonna try the extension once again and see if it's working or not. All right. So let's try out the extension. Okay, I think I'm gonna change. Okay, for some reason I changed the title of my stream, but it's not showing it to me. It's showing something else for my stream. So I'm just changing the name of the stream for a minute in YouTube. So yeah, so basically this extension I'm gonna be releasing it soon, and hopefully I'm gonna get some paid customers. It's gonna be a one-time payment. You can save any link you want, and then you can visit them anytime that you set the reminder at. So this is really beneficial. So I'm using it myself. By the way, I'm using it myself. I have been using this, and it's been really helping me out a lot. Saving links of websites that I want to visit at a later time. Also also when I am basically just going to um, I'm watching a video on YouTube, for example, and it's a long video. Maybe it's a 2 hours long video, and I have only seen 45 minutes of it, or 41 minutes of it, or whatever the time is. I can just set the reminder so that it works, and set the time, and it takes the timestamp. So when the reminder pops up, when I'm using Chrome browser or any Chromium based browser, then I can just click on visit link, and it's gonna be taking me at that exact time that I was watching or I set the alarm at. So I'm just gonna click on plus, and okay, I'm just gonna select the next minute, and I'm gonna fast select the audio fast because we don't really have much time. All right, so it's a 6 MB audio file. Okay, it's previewing. Okay, I wasn't fast enough. It's already 9:29 at in my computer. Okay. Oh, I forgot to show the display capture again. All right. So basically, I'm gonna be selecting the alarm this time. I hope that the reminder sounds properly. So I'm just gonna click on custom sound, select the audio. So basically, you can use your own audio as 6 MB file. All right. You can basically just use your own audio for the reminder that you want to set. So in this way, basically, you have more control. I'm going to be adding up tons of new features as well to this extension. But yeah, so I'm just going to click on save. And as you can see, it has set the name of the page, also the time and whatnot. Okay, the alarm has gone off, but I still don't hear the sound. And the reason for this is that I didn't really reload the extension. Every time I make changes to the code, I have to reload the extension, or else it's not gonna work. So that's why it's showing an error, because it's not matching with the code that I have. So sometimes if I click on reload, it can work, but the error remains sometimes. So what I have to do is just get rid of the extension and then reload it again. So I'm just gonna remove the extension and load unpacked, and go to my location, and basically just click on my full file, and I have set the reminder extension once again. Now we're going to try the same thing once more, right? Okay, I don't need to go there. All right, so I'm just gonna pin it so that it's easier for me. So I'm gonna click on here and then click on the plus icon, and then set the alarm. It's 9:31, so I'm gonna set it to 9:32. Set the custom audio. Right, so let's go. There's the custom audio. It's set. All right, I'm gonna save it. All right, so it's been saved, and hopefully this time the reminder extension will work. Hopefully it will work. Let's see if it works or not. Yeah. So yeah, this will be a paid extension, but it's gonna be a one-time purchase extension. This is not something that something that one should buy as a subscription. It's gonna be around $10 one-time payment, and then you can have the extension for lifetime access, and um, you can even basically use it. You can even download the updates and whatnot. So right now, it's the alarm. The sound is supposed to play, but it's not. It's still not playing. It's still not playing. I don't know why. Um. Yeah. So it's still not playing. It's still not closing. I still can visit the link. So yeah. So I think the audio did not work the way I wanted it to work. Yep. So I have to do something about it. I have to do something in the code. I have to go through the code and try to find where the problem lies. Alright, so let's have a look at the code once again and try to find the cause of the problem. Someone might say that in this day and age, the Chrome extension is not really that profitable, but I think that it is still profitable, and if you know how to properly set it up, using Stripe and whatnot, then it will be easier. Yes, it is true that it's not easy to integrate Stripe with Chrome extensions, but there are a few packages that have been coming out which have been trying to solve this solution. There are free ones as well. So yeah, so let's try to fix the code and try to solve the problem. All right, so I'm gonna go through the code. Let's see where the problem lies and the places that I changed it. So basically, in the pop-up.js, let's have a look. Okay, the changes that I made were over here. Convert to base64 were lower quality wave format. File too large. Okay. Okay, it's taking it, it's reading it, but where is the problem? Buffer.length for header size. Okay, where is the problem? Why is it giving me the error, So that's basically what I need to find out. Chunking of audio files to handle Chrome storage limitation. Okay, this might be the case. This might be the reason that I'm having the problem. Okay, what is the Chrome storage limitation? That's what I need to find out. That might be the reason that I'm getting this. So I'm just gonna search on Google. Let's see what are the limitations. What are the Chrome storage limitation? 800 stores the data locally when the browser is offline and resumes seeking 10 megabytes. That can be increased by requesting unlimited storage permission. Okay, I think the problem might be in manifest JSON, because I do not have permission for I think I do not have the permission for the unlimited storage. Yeah, that might be it. It has the storage, but I think I need to set a different unlimited storage. How to set unlimited storage? Let's see. how to set unlimited storage permission in Chrome. Okay, let's see. And we're trying to make a Chrome app my Chrome web person needs and will therefore use an index. I also want to have unlimited storage. I'm using. Okay, to set and get. I use unlimited storage. Sync local. Alright, I see the problem. Storage is a permission which gives access to Chrome storage APIs. Unlimited storage removes the maximum size limits. Yeah, yeah. So that's basically the problem. So basically, what's happening is that Chrome has a maximum of, has a maximum storage, and so I think that is the reason that I'm getting the error, the problems that I'm getting. So yeah, I need to fix that. I need to basically fix the code so that I do not get the unlimited storage problem. So let's have a look and try to fix it. All right. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna include the audio. I added an audio which was about 7 megabytes, but as the custom audio for my reminder, it did set, but it did not sound and play when the reminder went off. Fix this. I think the problem might be due to the storage limitations of Chrome. Suggest and fix the problem. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, that might be the case. You're right. Chrome storage limitation is likely causing the issue. Let's modify it and set it during it. It did set, but it okay. Let's modify the code to use IndexedDB for storing larger audio files, which has a much larger storage limit compared to Chrome storage. Let's add IndexedDB handling. Okay, fine. So the code has been generated. So I'm just gonna click on apply. Okay, so it's been added, and next I have to update the reminder. Okay, it has been updated as well, and I have to set the permission. I have to add this line. So I'm just gonna click on here and go to permissions and just have this set. Yeah, so I have added the codes and updated the codes, and hopefully this time it will be fixed. If you are just starting out, I would say that don't rely on AI too much as a coder, because you will not be able to understand where things went off, and you might not know why things are not working. And so basically, when you ask AI to fix it without giving it any context, so it might change. Most of the times what I have seen is that it introduces more bugs, and that can be very problematic. So if you have idea and you know the context and why the error might be happening, that's when you can use AI to fix an error, I think, for the most part. But you have to be very precise, and you have to describe the situation, describe the code and what might be the problem, and tell the AI to check whether that's the problem, that which I think is the problem, and kind of verify it and then fix it, to work to fix it. Okay, so now we have to basically test out the extension and see if it's working or not. Yeah, so I'm going to now test the extension. I have to screen share. All right, so let's get started, shall we? So we're going to remove this and set it up, load it once again. So I've loaded it up, and now I'm going to pin it to make things easier for me. So I'm just going to go to this website, which is Mark Lowe's website, in the page. This is the one that was showing up in the in my home page since I had visited it, so I just clicked it open. I'm not sponsored by anyone or Mark Lowe or anyone else. Nor do I, not that I'm suggesting you or recommending you this, since I don't use this myself. So all right, so let's set the reminder. Okay, and then let's go to the time and set it to 42. Set the custom sound. I'm gonna set the custom sound and I'm gonna click on open. So it's been set. Yeah, so I'm just gonna save reminder. You know. So yeah, the reminder has been set. Now what we have to do is that wait for it to go off. So I'm just gonna be maybe go to X. Just scroll through and see what's up. Yeah, it's still not working. It's still not working. Did I save the codes? Let me have a look. Yeah, I did save the codes, but the alarm is still not sounding. As you can see, it has popped up, but it's not sounding. Yeah, I don't know why this is not working. Alright, let's get back to the code. Alright, let's have a look, shall we? Okay, the thing that happened, let me screen share. Sometimes it's better to, just visit your extension. I did not update anything, but it's giving me this error, stack error setting up audio not found in IndexedDB. So that's basically the problem that we are dealing with, and it's happening in reminder.html. Okay, I might need to include the HTML in order for this to work. So yeah, I think let's get back to code. Yeah, so let's fix this up, shall we? Okay, I did not screen share. All right. So basically what I was showing is that I'm getting this error. So basically it's saying error setting up audio, error, audio data not found in IndexedDB. So that's basically the problem that I'm getting. So I have to fix that. Yeah. Yeah, so I am getting this error. Fix it. This time I'm going to be including the JS files and also the HTML as well. Right, I'm including all of it so that it is easier for Claude to get the context and work on it. The error occurs when the audio data isn't being properly stored or retrieved from index. Let's fix the data set and rebuild process. Yeah. So let's apply this. And for this, let's apply this as well. Yeah. So I have applied the codes. No. Now let's see if this works or not. Yeah, so let's get back to the extensions. Okay, I need to remove it and load it again. So I have loaded it, and yeah, so now let's get back to a link. For example, this. I'm just gonna click on here, add reminder, set the time to to 46, and now I'm going to go to the custom sound, select audio, select the previous audio, yeah, and then click on select. Yep, it's working. It's working. It's working. But as soon as I clicked on, okay, I can just disable it. Okay, I see there's a problem in my code. Okay, I think the problem is that it's not being updated. Okay, I just found another bug that I need to fix. So basically the bug is, okay, let me check this out once more. Select the default sound, select the audio, save the reminder. Okay, why? I think that there's something wrong with the code, but I still haven't been able to identify what the problem is. So I'm just gonna select an audio, set the time, and let's see if this works. I set it to 48. If I click on inactive, does it show up? Yeah, it shows up. Okay, that was weird. I'm not sure why that happened, but now it's working. Okay, I'm gonna check this again when I close, when the alarm goes off, and I can close it up, and then check it once more. All right. So yeah, I'll have to check it once more. Let's see if it works. Yeah. So if I close it by clicking on the cross, nothing's happening. When I close the window, that's when I guess it doesn't update automatically. Okay, I think this might be a bug, so I'm just gonna select the next time once more, and then I'm gonna just select an audio and just save the reminder. So this time what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna use the OK button, to close the alarm and see if it works or not. Alright, I guess it's gonna take a few more seconds for the alarm to go off. Yeah, it did. So if I click on OK, does this go away? No, but it goes away. But I guess this works. This doesn't really need fixing, because the reason is that no one's gonna be having this open while the reminder is going on. So when they click on here again, and it's not and the reminder that has already gone off, that has already reminded us, or the alarmed, basically. So that doesn't need to show up, like it doesn't need to be reactive in that manner. So I guess that's fine. That's not really a bug. That's the intended feature. Okay, so let's get back to coding. So I'll have to just set it up. Set the I'll have to set the what do they call? Basically, yeah, I have to commit. I have to commit the code, so that basically it's being saved. So let's get back, and yeah, I think I'm going to go to ChatGPT and generate. Right, I'm gonna share my screen one more time. Go to ChatGPT and go to. I already have trained ChatGPT for this, so basically I'm just gonna write a commit message for me, where okay, I have a previous commit message, I think, regarding this. Do I have it here? Oh no, I don't need to. I don't need to use Chrome. I can just Since I'm the only one working, why should I, make it easy harder for me, and just go through all the commit message? I can just go over here, write added indexed db to store larger audio files. The custom audio can be set up to 10 megabytes now, and it is perfectly working. All right, so yeah, so I have committed it. It has been added. Yeah. So now I need to work on another feature that I want. So right now what's happening is that the audio is being saved. I also want to give the user the option to be able to basically save the audio, save the audio for future use. So it will show up in the select as well. I want the user to be able to save the custom audio selected. This way, the user to be able to have this can be an option after they choose the custom audio and select the audio file. This way the user will be able to have not will not will not have to set those sounds again from Explorer, and just select from the select input. Yeah, so that's the next feature that I'm aiming for, and I'm gonna be adding the css and other files as well this time. And the reason is that this time there might be a few changes that need to be added in the HTML and CSS in for order for this feature to be added. So I just added those as well, and now I'm going to be generating the code. All right, let's see what it gives me. All right, so basically it's generating the code. I'll help you modify the code to add audio saving functionality if there's then you can implement it. So here's the code and also some CSS for the new elements. Yeah. I guess it didn't go the HTML route and just did the logic in JavaScript. So I'm just gonna click on apply, click on just accept it, and then go to CSS and then accept it as well. So yeah, I have updated the code and now we're gonna test it out. Can we really save the audio or not? Okay, so I'm just gonna be sharing the screen once more. Okay, so yeah, this time I don't think that I'm gonna be loading it manually, because what I have found is that when there is no error and I can just reload and then it works, but when there's an error then I need to reload it again. So I just reloaded it and it has taken in the code and file once more, and so I'm gonna try this one more time. Go to reminder and then set the sound. So I'm just gonna set a timing, select a custom message. Okay, I'm just gonna click on it and maybe click on this and open it. Error processing audio file. Why am I getting this now when I didn't get it before? Maybe I can get something here. Yeah. Error processing audio file reference file 2 is not defined. Okay, yeah. So that's the problem that I'm getting. Okay, I need to work on that. I am getting this error. Also, I didn't want to have a separate select input. I just it should the saved audios should show up with the default option in the select input. I just with the default and custom option in the select input, I just wanted the option maybe a checkbox to save the custom audio that has been selected. Yeah, so this is what I need to do. So in order for this to work, I have to include all of the codes once more along with the reminders. Although I don't think that I need the other ones because I think it's mostly the work of pop up. So but still I'm just including it for context. So I'm just gonna click on alright, enter it and let it generate the code. Yeah, so it's generating the code. Okay, let's see. So I'm seeing that it's making some huge changes in the pop-up .js file. Uh, so I'm just gonna apply this code. Click on accept. Go to the CSS. Accept. Yeah. So yeah, I added that, and now I need to test it again. So I'm gonna enable display capture. Yeah. Let's try this one more time. This time, since we have an error, we need to reload the extension once again. Select the reminder, and then this time I'm going to okay, let's set the time. Let's set a custom sound. Okay, this time the select audio is not working. What the heck? What did you do, AI? Even though I did such precise, prompting, it still effed it up, man. What the f? Yeah, so let's try one more time, shall we? Yeah, I just roll back the code. Okay, but I think that. Alright, let's see how this does. Alright, let's try this out. Alright, I'm going to try this out once more. I'm gonna load the extension and let's set it up once more. Yeah, I think the what happened is that it confused the select audio file with the select input. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna go here and select it again. I don't need to type it all once again. Getting the error. So do you want to have separate select input option input? The select audio file should show up with the default custom option in the select options input, not the select audio in file input. Should maybe a check to receive the customer that has been selected. Yeah. Let's see if it works this time or not. Let's try once more. All right. Let's. Okay, let's try this again. Let's remove it and load it up once more. And try once more. Yeah, it's working. I selected the audio. I'm gonna save this for future use and save it. Yeah, oh, nice. It's even letting me have Kaijo. Yeah. So I'm gonna click on OK and it's saved, and let's see if the alarm goes off. So please do buy the extension when I do publish it. You can follow me on X. You can subscribe to my channel, and also you can follow me on Twitch. So I'm doing streams every day, and hopefully I was doing it on Twitch, but now I'm doing it on YouTube as well. So you can join me. Okay, what the heck? What the actual heck? Did it save my audio? Not only did it not save the audio, it didn't even play the custom sound. Man, I did save the previous one as well. Where did that go? Where did the audio go? It's not over here. Yeah, I need to start from scratch. And with a new chat open, because this one's giving me errors, man. I'll have to try something new. Okay, yeah, so it's been about 1 hour since I've been streaming. So I think that I'm gonna be leaving it as it is for today. So if you wanna join me tomorrow or next time, you are free to join me, and I'd love to hear from you, talk with you. So yeah, please do subscribe, follow, and So thank you for watching, and yeah.